Hey, everybody. How are you? Thanks so much for being here. If it's your first time, my name is Shemaine Nugent, and I always love to see where you're watching from, where in the world you're watching from, and if you're on YouTube or Facebook or Periscope, because right now I'm streaming live on all of those YouTube, Periscope, and Facebook. So, hey, everybody, how are you? I have a prayer for you today. And while I'm waiting just a few seconds for people to jump in and join me and tell me where in the world they are watching from, I wanted to just say hello. And I was just doing a podcast, and it reminded me that it's so important, so very important, everybody, to take care of our health and to take care of our wellness, our mind, body, and spirit wellness. You know, it's so easy to just turn on the TV and look at the count. You know, how many people died from the coronavirus, how many are sick, and how many schools are closing. And you have to shut down. You have to be selfish. And in this podcast, I was talking to a couple of guys. I'll repost the link after it gets on their show. I'll repost it. And they were really interested and intrigued because they said their wives struggled with putting themselves first. And they often, took care of the family first and cooked dinner and cleaned and did everything for everybody else. And then at the end of the day, they were kind of frustrated, like they just weren't happy. So it's one of the reasons I wrote this book, 4 Minutes to Happy, because if you don't have an hour to work out, like who has an hour to work out? I don't work out for an hour every day. I work out for maybe 20 minutes every day. Sometimes I try to fit in an hour, and sometimes I don't go hard. Sometimes I just do stretching or something, or go for a walk with my dogs. The way that I run around and play with my dogs, that is like a workout. But I just wanted to share that with you guys because it's so important right now, more than ever. Fear can kill you. Fear can cause stress, anxiety, high blood pressure, heart palpitations, and can increase inflammation in your body and cause all sorts of other problems. So I wanted to encourage you to just take time for yourself, even if it's 4 minutes. By the way, if you want an autographed copy you can get of my book, you can email, hey, Brent McCain, how are you? You can email oldwestantiques@yahoo.com. If somebody wants to type that in, I will be happy to put it on the screen and their name. It's oldwestantiques@yahoo.com. Our friends Ashley and Tim Tucker are we didn't plan, Ted is selling a flag right now, and you can get his flag there as well. And so we didn't plan on doing this, but our friends Ashley and Tim Tucker have been so kind to field all the orders that we get. But you can buy this autographed on Amazon.com or BarnesandNoble.com. But if you want an autographed copy, you can go to oldwestantiques@yahoo.com. Hey, Scott McIntosh, how are you? Thank you very much. You guys are so kind. So here's the prayer that I wanted to share with you today. I needed it. It really, after I read it, I thought, I got to share this with people. And that's often why I come to you, is because I want to help be the light for you in darkness. And if you're going through a difficult time right now, and we all are, there's so much uncertainty in the world today. And I feel so bad for our kids, for our children who could be juniors or seniors in high school. And my grandson, Jack, he was a senior last year, didn't have a formal graduation. I can't even imagine. It's such a shame. So, okay, here's the prayer that I wanted to share with you. Okay, it says, prayer for today. Lord, make me an instrument of thy peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. And where there is sadness, joy. So I'm going to carry this around and think about this today, because in those moments when I kind of get down and depressed, and everybody does, we all do, except for maybe my husband. No, sometimes he does when he makes a bad shot when he's hunting. But most of the time, he never gets depressed. But I think it's really important for us to focus on the things that we can control, our reactions to situations. A lot of people push our buttons, and we don't have to allow ourselves to be triggered. In my program that's coming out February 18th, it's actually one day. There are 4 days that you can join, but you can just try it out and do one day on February 18th. It's a 90-minute call that I'm doing with my friend Nikki Klagel, and we're going to talk about mind, body, and spirit reawakening, because this is the perfect time, y'all. If you have ever felt frustrated on any health issue, I'm actually writing a book right now. I told you yesterday, I'm writing a book about toxic mold, but it's so much more than just about mold. The more I research it, and I've already done a lot of research on mold, I know way too much about toxic mold. I can hey, Charnel, how are you? How are you? You're supposed to be on vacation. I have learned way too much about toxic mold, and I am fairly confident that not only have we all been exposed to it, but each one of us reacts differently. Each one of us has a different genetic history or predisposition that we can react to it. And the mold spirochete is similar to the Lyme disease. The mold mycotoxin is similar to the Lyme spirochete in that it can lay dormant. Imagine an invisible enemy laying dormant in your organs for months or even years. And then if you have an emotional or physical trauma, an event that shakes it up, like a dead dandelion, you know, when you shake a dead dandelion, it goes everywhere. That's what happens. So now more than ever, you have to take care of your health. You have to take care of your mind, body, and spirit. And this is all on you. In this podcast, one of the gentlemen I was doing the podcast with, he said his wife is really struggling with trying to put herself first and saying that she doesn't have time to work out. That's why I wrote this book, 4 Minutes to Happy. Who's got an hour? Like I said, who's got an hour to work out every day? I wish I did. But do you have 4 minutes? No, I'm really being honest. If you say that you don't have time to exercise, I want to ask you a question. I want to hear in the comment section. I'm going to be watching for your comments. Do you have 4 minutes a day to exercise? Yes or no? Do you have 4 minutes a day to exercise? If the answer is yes, and you're not doing it, you need to prioritize. You need to reprioritize and reawaken what's going on in your life. And you cannot bow down to the fear. You've got to buoy your mind, body, and spirit right now more than ever. And I'm seeing all these yeses coming in. You got to fill up your cup. You got to fill that up. I'm going to finish this and I'm going to go fill it up again. I take time for myself. And I know it's difficult if you have young children or you're taking care of sick or elderly friends or relatives. We are all busy. But again, I just want to ask you, when you say you're too busy to do something that you love to do you have 4 minutes? You have 4 minutes. If you haven't, I'm going to show you some. I haven't done this in a long time. I'm going to take my own medicine today because I haven't done. I'm going to show you what's in here. Can anybody guess what's in here? No, it's not a gun. I haven't done this. I'm going to take my own medicine today because this used to make me happy and I haven't done it in a long time. This is, do you know what this is yet? Do you know? I probably don't even know how to open this box. It is, guys, a flute. I used to play the flute in middle school and even high school, and I kind of got away from it, and it brought me joy. But I've been busy. I've been moving. I've been traveling, doing things. Do I have 4 minutes? Yes, I do. So you know what I'm going to do today? I'm going to play my flute for at least 4 minutes. What does that really mean? 4 minutes. Here's the dirty little secret. Shh, don't tell anybody. Promise, don't tell anybody. The dirty little secret is 4 minutes can turn into 10 or 20. And so what are you doing in those precious few minutes of your day? You're filling up your cup, girlfriend. You're doing the thing that makes your heart sing. So, all right, guys. Yeah, maybe I used to be really good. In fact, I won all kinds of ribbons and medals and things like that. But when I got this last year, I got this during the pandemic, during the lockdown, quarantine, and I started to play it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot how to. What I did was I totally forgot how to read music. Totally forgot where my fingers go. Like I could, yeah. So I've got to relearn. I've got to reteach myself. Hey, Patrick Conti, thank you so much for all of your kind words and your posts. Hey, Jack, I'm going to say hello to the people who are watching right now. Hey, Sonnet, love you right back. Jack Sutter says he plays the guitar and he prays. Hey, Janet says, I knew it and second guess myself. You go, girl, play that flute. Yes, I will. My question for you is, what are you going to do in your 4 minutes today? How are you going to fill up your cup? It's a question you need to ask. All right, guys, I would love for you to share this with somebody because I have been suppressed and my goal in life is to change people's lives. That fills up my cup. I get all this positive feedback from you guys. It's like, you just keep filling up my cup, okay? And I'll keep sharing the love and light. And I really, truly love working with people. And this program on February 18th, it starts February 18th. If you're interested, you can go to, I'm going to post it right now. It's ShemaineNugent.rocks/reawaken. And it's for women only. Oh, that's it. I wanted to post that, but okay. ShemaineNugent.rocks/reawaken for women only. There are 4. It's going to take place 4 times a year. We're going to give you a little bit of homework, but we designed it that way because we're busy. Nikki and I are busy, and we wanted you to be able to join us. Even if you can't, you're going to be able, on February 18th, you'll get it on the replay. But we didn't want time to be something that prevented you from learning how to be happier and healthier. And hey, Carrie from YouTube, how are you? Thank you so much. Carrie says she's been sharing with her sister. Thank you guys so much. I'm so excited that you're here. I'm looking at all the comments coming in. Thank you for sharing this. Thank you for being here. Thank you for filling up my cup. Now go out and do it for somebody else and take those 4 minutes today just for you. All right, guys, have a great day. Make it a great day. Do something healthy and happy for you today. Talk to you soon. Bye.